Nintendo has saved the world yet again. They sensed the trouble and unrest and have delivered us a 3.0 update to Animal Crossing. I am dropping this here on the main YouTube channel due to the rich history of Animal Crossing content on this channel. Wow. Let me tell you, I really needed this right now. But to start off, I'm going to be breaking down all the stuff here and my thoughts on it and what some of this stuff might mean and how it's going to work. But to start off, don't get too excited. It is dropping January 15th for both the Switch 2 edition performance upgrades and the 3.0 update, which is also going to the base Nintendo Switch. January 15th, okay? Nintendo was like, oh, you're not going to make it through this year? Guess what? Now you have to. What now? Anyway, they start here with the upgrades for the Switch 2, which seems a lot less important, but like I get it, they're selling a console here. It's like, hey, please. So I'm assuming this is going to be 1080 60, hopefully. Oh, actually, it said something in the corner there. TV and monitor must be compatible with 4K resolution. I'm gonna turn this into 4K, even though I have a 1080 monitor. Oh, okay, but I noticed they don't say anything about this video was not uploaded in 60 FPS, which could definitely mean that they didn't actually improve the frame rate of it, because they would probably want to show that off. I don't know. I feel like if it was going to be 60 FPS, then they would upload the trailer to reflect that, since it's in 4K also. So I guess they went for, see, if the game was freaking 1080 and 60 FPS, I feel like that would be perfect. But I guess they're really trying to go for 4K here. Joy-Con mouse controls with the Switch 2 doesn't really. Honestly, like, I guess, like, for people, it's gonna be like, oh, it's just like The Sims or something. I had no problem arranging furniture with the controller. I think that was completely intuitive, and I use a Pro controller anyway, so that's not doing much for me. Interesting potential use with, like, the making designs on here, but, like, who's drawing with a mouse if you're gonna be that serious, you know? Like, it's not like give me a Nintendo drawing tablet or something. Actually, I have a USB drawing tablet. You think I can just pop that sucker in? I bet I can't. Megaphone, they added you can call to your villagers and they'll tell you where they are, which is a huge help, because sometimes you just really cannot friggin' find your villagers. Interesting that you have to literally say their name out loud into the available microphone for this to work. I have to imagine there's some kind of list you can scroll through. Was that a thing in New Horizons? I remember that being a thing in New Leaf. Maybe I think there already was a megaphone in this game, right? Did I just assume it didn't do anything? I don't know. Anyway, you can literally say your villager's name out loud and they'll tell you where they are, into a generalized thing. You can now play with up to 12 people on the Switch 2. They said if everyone has a Nintendo Switch 2, I guess that being because the base Switch wouldn't be able to, like, even if, like, you're not the host, like, I guess just having that many people running around would be too much for the base Switch. So up to 12 people, which is truly an insane amount of people. I have definitely maxed out the 8 many times back when this was in its prime. It's crazy that they're doing this and no sign of them, like, improving the speed of, like, actually getting people onto your island or the reliability of that, because that was, like, the main problem. Like, oh, you want 8 people on your island? Okay, just take 20 minutes while they all fly in and cancel each other out and all that stuff. But wow, that is sure a lot of people playing Animal Crossing. Oh my god, with the extra seats in the roost to accommodate them. That's such a specific thing on a 5-year-old game. And this stupid webcam, you can put your face on top of your character, which I feel like really just defeats the entire purpose of Animal Crossing. Yeah, you just be this little guy, and they give you all these little emotes you can do with these emotions, and make it really easy to access them in, like, a hotkey thing, and have a lot of fun with. Like, yeah, no, let me see my real fucking face on there. Anyway, Switch 2 edition physical thing coming out. That is a little crazy. I wonder, I guess I'm assuming this is gonna be like a $10 upgrade then for like the performance enhancements. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay, upgrade pack. Yeah, there you go. I bet it's $10. Okay, and now the much bigger news, much more relevant to much more people, and also just way more consequential. The 3.0 update. Absolutely wild. I was absolutely positive they would not be adding anything to this game. I did think eventually there might be a performance update for Switch 2, but I really never saw a 3.0 update coming, and it is very robust. In fact, this is not them just throwing you a bone. This is a meat and potatoes update, if you will. Main biggest thing is like basically Happy Home 2. There's this hotel on the pier that is run by Captain's family, which is great because usually you really only see them if you scan in Captain's amiibo, I believe, which I have, so I do talk to them from time to time. But basically, I guess it's like, oh, hey, remember the whole island thing from New Leaf? Look, they're all back in this little facility. So the way they explain this is it's basically like the Happy Home expansion, like, oh, we need to custom design these rooms of the hotel so that special guests will come. It seems like it's also very much set up like Happy Home, like you earn tickets from doing this stuff, and then you can buy like new items, custom items. Wow, those do look very nice, and the resolution enhancements really are quite nice, because I was getting a little sick of playing Animal Crossing the Switch 2, just having it be so blocky and pixelated. It's nice seeing it looking a little bit smoother. It's funny, like it's such an inconsequential game to have like a higher frame rate, obviously, like nothing crazy and fast paced is going on, but like you do notice it sometimes, as I say, like if you're like running left to right and like passing a bunch of flowers or something that are really bright, like it's very choppy feeling. So I would have appreciated 60 FPS. Yeah, so it just seems like a lot of the same stuff, like probably give you a lot of new items and customizations. Wow, that looks lovely. Happy Home, basically entirely Happy Home. I did see there's some very is that a kafia? Wow, woke crossing, incredible. Let's go. And Captain's family all has yarmulkes too. Very inclusive Animal Crossing. Okay, no, just kidding. But it seems like there's some very interesting people you can get to visit. They did show Label at one point, I believe, like as a special guest. You go to Grandma here and can get custom new items that are hotel themed, which is great. Like there's all those like Nook Inc. themed items, and I always hated those. Like I don't want to be repping Nook, that capitalist bastard. But I'm seeing the Captain Hotel theme stuff, and I'm like, yes, I am an employee of this hotel. Yes, I live to serve. This is actually a really exciting thing to me they're showing right now. It is like a little getup, a little outfit that you can customize, and it's like you can just kind of do it like to theme around your hotel, and like people will come and wear it, and you can have like other players who come and visit your hotel wear it, and the guests will come and wear it. I love that, like branding. Like obviously I'm gonna have like some crazy goth outfit that everyone's gonna wear, and we're gonna have so much fun. Just absolute goth hotel, Luigi's Mansion, if you will. It was a Label amiibo that brings Label there. But hey, look at that! Gets their own little room here with their sisters hung up on the wall, which is a kind of a weird touch if you're coming to stay at a hotel. And this part made me laugh. Obviously, Tom Nook smelled money, and couldn't resist fucking getting his dirty paws in this. He just saw this as an opportunity to get even richer. This absolute bastard. He has some kind of DIY thing. I don't know how this is any different. Oh, multiple items crafted at a time in the crafting. Oh my god. 5 years later, they're like, oh, you guys want to craft more than one thing at once? Yeah. Oh, got it. Okay, yeah, let's work on that. I guess this special request stuff, and then you get hotel tickets in exchange for giving Captain the requested items. Massive storage update to what did I just click on? 9,000, I believe they said. But certainly not over 9,000. They just stopped you right there, unfortunately. And you can now store trees, plants, flowers, shrubs, bushes in varying states of growth. Just like how they had the options when you're doing like the happy home places where it's like, oh, you want to just put like a half-grown weed over here or something. And biggest news, he's back. The big grumpy Italian American mole Rossetti. He does what seemed kind of similar to what that kind of like rescue call thing did, where like it's just like, oh, I'm stuck, can you just like clean this stuff up in this area? Except I guess now he can do it in like bulk, and it's more like organized. Look at him, big suck right there. That's interesting, pretty cool. Like I don't know, like you gotta be like moving some mass stuff for this to like really be like a convenience, I feel like, but I guess people are doing that. So I guess you really want to just change some stuff up on your island at this point. There's another cool thing. I got excited when I saw this whole thing happening. Give me chills. So some of you are gonna tear up at this update. They basically give you a mini island that's just like a blank slate canvas for you to decorate. It's smaller than your regular island, and you can like totally like pull from like a catalog of things that you have ever touched of furniture, as you could see here, much like how like Happy Home kind of worked. Like, and you don't need to actually like have it or whatever. You can just like place unlimited amounts of them, and as you see here, it can totally customize everything with the water and the cliffs and all that. And there's various sizes you can choose from. And I really liked, they showed like, oh, you could have other people visit too. And they have this absolute demolition crew, just like gouging out earth to make like a giant lake. And I thought it was so funny. Like, yeah, let me get 11 people in here, and we're just going to demolish this. You can see there's 3 save slots for these islands. I'm sure you can just like wipe them and start over. Small, medium, large. It seems pretty sizable. Large seems like pretty close to the full-size island, actually. I see some options they give you are like completely flat on the bottom. Tiered from top to bottom on the bottom right. You can see it for yourself. Very interesting. Yeah, that seems like it's probably smaller than your actual island by a bit, but like if it is, it's not by much. That is pretty freaking big. So that's really cool if you want to just like do a themed island completely. This makes it a lot easier. Like you just got some free time, you're like, I want to make an entire island Halloween theme. Look at this crew. Look at this demolition crew. Oh my god. Yeah, I absolutely loved this with the entire crew going to work. It looked like they're like building a pool or something. There was like rope. It's just really funny seeing so many people just getting at this. I think there's some really funny stuff you could probably do with this if you can get enough people back playing Animal Crossing again, which I think this will to an amount. I mean, we're not in like COVID times again, but you know, love seeing all these people working with their hard hats. Hopefully they can unionize against Nook here, and that's why I am officially creating the ACNHWU, the Animal Crossing New Horizons Workers Union. We demand benefits from Nook and are prepared to strike if necessary. Join the ACNHWU today. No, that doesn't sound good enough. It'll be the ACNHLU. Labor Union. There we go. ACNHLU. Join today. This was a cool after the fact thing. They have some Tears of the Kingdom collab stuff. Some like old school Nintendo early days stuff like the NES, and you could play. Well, actually, let me go in order here. Super old school toys from when Nintendo was just like a toy and card company. Ultra Hand, Love Tester, yada yada. You may or may not be familiar, but ooh, Switch 2, look at that. You can play NES games if you get the NES. However, so Nintendo, you have to have an NSO account. You have to be paying for the online service, which would grant you the NES games anyway, obviously, on Switch. So you can't play Ice Climbers for free, okay? You're just not, unlike the GameCube game that had a bunch of NES games you could play in Animal Crossing, you have to pay for them. Very funny. Lego collab looks really cool. I think it seemed like all right. I was like, oh great, primary colors and stuff, but it seems like there's some cool options. It's very childish, you know. I don't know, but I saw there was like at least like a grayscale one. I think a couple of options there. Look at that pink. Yeah, look, give me that one. Pretty sick. Was that fireplace? Yeah, weird. I don't know how many people are gonna be like, yeah, give me the Lego set in my Animal Crossing house. I absolutely love this because Tears of the Kingdom's awesome. I love the rupees, how you collect them and then they come back. Cool custom outfits for Tears of the Kingdom. That's Zelda right there. Toolin. There's 2 villagers they added that are literally characters from Tears of the Kingdom, which is amazing. And kind of weird that it's literally them, but that's really cool. He's got a lollipop too. And Minoru, fucking Minoru, that's just her. It's not like a parody, it's not a cosplay, it's not like a reference like that. Damn, that's just her. Listen, Nintendo, I know what you were doing. I know why you picked Minoru. People love Minoru. Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. You could just have Minoru on your island. I never finished my roster for my Switch 2 Animal Crossing island because I did a separate one for that. And now I'm wondering like if I should just grab these new characters instead of some of the ones I was going to get, because like that is so interesting to me. Splatoon, this is another thing I was absolutely hyped about. I love Splatoon. If you didn't know, the same like team at Nintendo makes Animal Crossing and Splatoon. We got Cece, who is a squirrel that looks like they look like the characters from Splatoon 3. Look, it looks just like him. Where's Big Man? Splatoon lock. Oh man, this stuff is so. I'm definitely gonna be getting all this. I love Splatoon 3. Looking forward to that weird spin-off thing they're gonna have. Yeah, little collab stuff there. Again, January 15th. I never really like finished my second island that I've been working on. My Switch 2 kind of dropped it for a little bit from just a lack of attention from Nintendo. I was like, all right. I really thought they'd be updating Animal Crossing sooner for the Switch 2 than they ended up doing, but here we are. They're going to do it in January now, so I'm probably going to want to pick this back up pretty soon just to have like a head start there. So of course, I'm sure some of that will be happening on Twitch. If you want to join us, twitch.tv/WiLLo Davis. I'll probably end up doing some of the holiday stuff coming up, whatever they got for Halloween. Actually, was that starting today? That should probably log on. And then whatever the winter stuff is always fun, so I'll probably do some of that too. Working towards getting my island ready for the 3.0 update. Can't believe it. What a crazy thing to drop this morning. I'm sure you're all very emotional at this. Big win. Big man Rossetti coming in to clean up your island. But I want to know, what are you looking forward to the most with this update? I'm obviously hyped about the performance update. I would like it if it was a faster FPS, but it is what it is. Yeah, let me know what you're looking forward to the most. I think the whole hotel thing will be a lot of fun. Add a bunch of content and new furniture. Hopefully get some new people playing. Nintendo really came through. Who knows where we'll be? Who knows the state of the world when the Ides of January hit. So I don't know, maybe Nintendo's predicting something. They know that we're gonna need that to hit right then. God. But yeah, I'm absolutely hyped. Really made my day to see this trailer drop. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. All right, catch you for the next one. Bye-bye.